Let's be honest, love isn't always sunshine and roses, right? If you've ever wondered, what's the secret? Stick around. We've got 13 truths coming up that might just reignite your flame. Ready to add some spark? Number 1, compatibility isn't about sameness. Loving relationships are a beautiful coming together of two unique individuals, not two carbon copies. While this may sound intuitive, many often fall into the trap of seeking sameness in relationships. Researchers at the University of Texas have delved deep into what makes relationships thrive. Their findings suggest that compatibility is about far more than shared hobbies or mutual tastes in music. It's about a deeper alignment of values and goals. It's also about appreciating the differences that make each partner unique. When two people respect each other's individuality, they create a synergy where the combined effect is greater than the sum of their separate parts. So, rather than forcing their interests to align, which can lead to suppressed feelings and eventual resentment, embrace your differences. Shared values combined with unique characteristics and passions make the relationship rich, vibrant, and a lot more likely to last. Number 2, open communication. Many relationship pitfalls stem from a basic misunderstanding, expecting your partner to read your mind and understand unexpressed feelings. Research work within the field of emotionally focused therapy explains the importance of emotional connection in relationships. This connection isn't about expecting our partners to read our minds, but about cultivating an environment where open communication flourishes. When we express our needs, feelings, and vulnerabilities, we invite our partners into the deepest parts of our psyche. A strong emotional bond, fortified by candid communication, acts as the bedrock of enduring relationships. Rather than waiting in silence, share and let your relationship's foundation solidify. Number 3, I comes before we. This one might shock some of you, but it turns out that the I in relationships is the key to a stronger we. After all, no one wants to be with someone who has no purpose in life except a relationship. By nurturing personal goals and individuality, we don't drain our relationship, we fuel it. Picture two trees. If they're too close, they fight for sunlight, hindering each other's growth. But if appropriately spaced, they can both reach their full potential, their branches intertwining harmoniously. The best relationships provide a safe space for both individual and mutual growth. By allowing each tree its own sunlight, we create a forest, rich, diverse, and interwoven. Number 4, love isn't a fix-all potion. Up next, let's talk about something no one wants to hear. The literature, films, and stories that have shaped our understanding of love often sell us a magical narrative. Love conquers all. This all-encompassing power of love is enchanting, but can be misleading. Relationships aren't just built on the initial euphoria of love, they require steady nurturing and understanding. We need to remember that relationships face trials, from financial stresses to personal setbacks. The secret is not to rely on the emotion of love, but to actively seek solutions, communicate, and stand by each other through thick and thin. This isn't to downplay love, but to recognize its rightful place. Love forms the foundation, the glue. But a strong relationship structure requires effort, patience, and understanding. Number 5, respect. Studies on relationships has often highlighted the significance of mutual respect. It's not just about avoiding derogatory comments or actions, it's a consistent, genuine appreciation of the other's existence and essence. It means valuing differences, celebrating strengths, and offering support during weaknesses. Respect intertwines with trust. When partners feel respected, they also feel safe. Safe to be vulnerable, to share, and to be their authentic selves. This creates a sanctuary of trust where love thrives. Number 6, date your way to forever. Moving forward, let's talk about something that most people forget. Remember the early days, the thrill of getting ready for a date, the butterflies? Over time, life's monotony can overshadow these special moments. Yet, dating shouldn't be a phase. It should be a perpetual practice, ensuring the spark remains ignited and the connection deepens. Couples who indulge in regular date nights foster not just romance, but resilience. It's not about grand gestures or expensive dinners, it's about dedicating quality time. Whether it's reminiscing over old memories, planning futures, or simply laughing over a shared joke, date nights are rejuvenation capsules. While date nights keep things fresh, they also act as relationship check-ins. They offer a chance to reflect, communicate desires, discuss concerns, and most importantly, cherish each other's company, fortifying the relationship's foundation. Number 7, accept conflict. Let's face the music. No two people can be in perfect harmony all the time. Occasionally, you'll step on each other's toes. But what if, instead of fearing conflicts, we viewed them as opportunities to learn the rhythm of our partner's emotions and needs? It's not the presence of conflict that can unravel a relationship. It's how you dance through it. Do you listen, validate, or simply storm out? Constructive conflict is about acknowledging missteps and refining your understanding of one another. Relationships aren't solo, they're duets. By embracing conflict, couples can transform potential pitfalls into paths to deeper understanding and trust. Number 8. Space is cosmic. This next one will be a shocker for quite a few, but space is crucial for a healthy relationship. While togetherness is a beautiful constellation in the galaxy of love, every star needs its own space to shine brightly. Even in the universe of relationships, maintaining some individuality can be truly astronomical for long-term happiness. Being starstruck in love is wonderful, but it's also essential to remember your own shine. Whether it's pursuing a personal hobby or spending time with friends, individual experiences can actually enhance shared ones. Space isn't about distance, it's about balance. A little space might just be the final frontier to explore in your relationship. Number 9. The Elixir of Laughter. If love is the food for the soul, then laughter is the seasoning. A shared chuckle, a mutual giggle, it's like a secret handshake only the two of you understand. So, why not mix in some puns and add a touch of laughter to the relationship recipe? No, you don't have to be a stand-up comedian in your relationship, but recognize the moments of shared humor. Laughter eases tension, diminishes stress, and fosters a sense of shared joy. Through laughter, you not only share a joke, but also a moment, a memory, and a beautiful understanding. Number 10. Lifelong learning. You remember those days back in school, right? The excitement of learning something new, the thrill of an aha moment. Well, guess what? That classroom vibe can, and should, totally seep into your relationship. Love isn't about mastering a syllabus, it's about constantly learning. It's asking your partner, "What did you learn today?" Or, "Tell me something I don't know about you." Embracing this adaptability can turn mundane Wednesdays into wonderful explorations. Here's a question. How often do you and your partner learn together? Whether it's a cooking class, learning a new language, or even mastering the cha-cha, it's those evolving experiences that keep things fresh. So, pencils ready? Because in love, every day is a school day. Number 11. Cherish the little things. Moving on, let's talk about the things that go unnoticed. Do you remember that time when your partner left you a post-it note with a simple "I love you" on the fridge? Or when you decided to make them a cup of coffee just the way they like it? These aren't grand gestures, but man, they pack a punch. It's not always about those big anniversary gifts or extravagant trips. It's often about those spur-of-the-moment, thinking of you texts or surprise lunches. So next time, why not tuck a lovely note in their bag? Number 12. The Adventure Zone. When was the last time you and your partner embarked on a quest? Perhaps looking for a new hiking spot or trying out that bizarre escape room downtown. Shared activities amplify relationship satisfaction. There's no need for grand expeditions or breaking the bank. Just switch up the routine a bit. Even if it's a culinary journey in your kitchen, trying a new recipe. So ask your partner if they're ready for your next escapade. Because creating memories doesn't always need a passport. Sometimes it just needs a sprinkle of imagination and a dash of adventurous spirit. Number 13. Ego's not the hero. Let's face it, we all have one, and occasionally it loves to strut its stuff. Especially when disagreements arise in relationships. But let's chat about why making our ego the star of the show might not be the best idea. Relationships thrive when humility takes center stage. Now, I'm not suggesting you need to play a perpetual supporting role, but understanding when to let ego take a backseat can transform a dispute into a discussion. Think of it as giving your partner the lead role from time to time. They'll surely appreciate the spotlight. Ever tried the "I see where you're coming from" approach? It's magical. Allowing space for your partner's feelings and opinions without the interference of Mr. or Mrs. Ego can pave the way for more meaningful connections. Having unveiled the truths about relationships, where will your journey lead next? Discover 11 relationship goals for unshakable love, or be cautious and recognize the 17 red flags of a toxic relationship. Thanks for sharing this journey with us. Don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for continued learning.